Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial on Salesforce, and in today's video we are going to talk about data import and export using DataLoader. I'm personally not a big fan of the data import wizard that you can retrieve in the setup. Does not matter in my case, it does not matter how big or small the data job is about. I'm always using DataLoader because it just gives me a better vision and I feel like I'm a bit more in control of the process. The way I will present you this product is we will do in 4 different parts. The first one will be the export, then we will go into the insert, update, and then delete. So what we can do, let's start by exporting our account. So for this, I'm going to open my DataLoader. I'm already logged in using my production credential. And then once you logged in, this is what you see. So let's start with an export. I want to export my account, and let's call it account extract.csv, and let's extract only the account name, the phone, and the type. So I'll only tick those boxes. Another cool thing, it's where you can add some conditions in your export. As an example, I could say, I want you to extract all the accounts where the type fields equal customer direct, and you can add the condition in your query. Just hit finish. Create file record exported. So let's open the CSV file to have a look. Pretty easy so far. Only a simple request of 3 different fields. So now I have an idea of what field I need to populate for the next step, which is the insert. We're going to add some new record. So we will name the first account Auckland Airport, where the phone number is 03123123. And the type, this will be customer direct. So make sure that the field where you enter manually some data, the way I'm doing it now. I know type is a pick list, so I know that customer-direct is the exact spelling of my value in this field. So make sure you type the correct value, otherwise it will throw an error. I'm going to save as account import. Cool, as a CSV file. So now let's go into my insert feature and import this CSV file. Next. Now we want to do the mapping. So on the left hand side are the column in my Excel file, and on the right hand side I need to map the field from Salesforce. To save me a bit of time, DataLoader offer the auto match field to column to automatically match the Salesforce field to my Excel column here. And if you are in a scenario where you do have to do a lot of data import with a very specific mapping, I highly recommend to save your mapping into this SDL format, and you can just name your file mapping file for account, and this will save your mapping under this file here. So once you come back here, let's cancel this. If I want to, instead of creating or editing a mapping, I can just click on choose an existing map and select this mapping. And I want to export the result of my import into results file. Three successful inserts. So now if I reload my page, we should see at the bottom my three, or I'd say at the bottom, we should see my three new airports. So we got Manila, we got Auckland, and we got Christchurch. So now what I would like to do is I would like to update the site of all those accounts. So we're going into my DataLoader again, and we want to export all the accounts. So let's export all the accounts, and let's call it account export 2. And what I need to do when you want to do an update in the future, make sure you grab the ID, the unique identifier of your Salesforce record, and eventually just the name and the account size. So this is my newly created file. And what I want to do is so populate the site. So let's call it site 1, site 2. And let's save this. And now we want to use the update feature. Again, we go back into our file, 10 record. Now we can do the mapping. We can use the auto match. So the ID of my Excel file will be equal to the ID in Salesforce, the name and the site. I go next. Let's store my success file into my results file folder. And 10 successful updates. Great, so let's reload my page. Brilliant. Now the last step will be to export, to delete a couple of records. So again, let's do another export, and I just want to export the accounts. Account export 3. So it's very important here that you also again select the ID of the account that you want to delete later. And let's say I want to delete the account. Let's delete the account where we do have a phone number. So we want to go, So the condition is select all the accounts, also select the name, and select the account where the field phone is not empty. Finish, yes. So I got 4 accounts where the phone field has been populated. So let's double check again our CSV file. Great, so those 4 accounts will be deleted by using the record ID. So let's go back to our data loader, and this time we use the delete function. So delete the accounts from my 3rd file. And here what we need to do, we only need to map the ID because that's only what matters in this scenario. Okay, next. Successful. Et voilà. Well, I hope some of you might find this helpful. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you on to the next one.